Hello, my friends. So, I am feeling better. I'm still, have probably scars. And the rest of me is still spotted to some degree, probably scarred. This is my Lucy. Lucy! She's a baby. She's a good girl. She's my home girl, my road dog. So they put me on steroids, and I was on, it's kind of like a Medrol dose pack, where you start with 6, I think at 4 milligrams each, 6, and then the next day is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but it only lasts, a week? So my rheumatologist did was he gave me like an extended dose pack, kind of. He just gave me a bottle of 100, 5 milligram prednisone, and it did a pretty good job of knocking it out. But what really helped was when he finally was able to prescribe me some clobetasol, which is a really, really strong steroid. He gave me the spray and the cream, and the cream I still have I have some, but the spray is almost gone because I had a wide area to cover with it. I got it burned at first too, because I swear I think that stuff has rubbing alcohol in it. So, for the most part, it's not as bad as it was. So let me see how my neck looks. See, much better. My back is worse than that. My right shoulder is looking pretty right now, but nothing like it was. It got so bad I couldn't sleep on my sides because my arms were like scabbed, and it was awful. So, and I'm not a back sleeper. So, this is my girl. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm in the garden. This whole lupus thing kind of swept my feet out from under me for a minute. So I should have started my gardening earlier this month, which it's the 31st today. Happy Memorial Day. I think. And I'm grateful to all military veterans for giving their life. And because today is a day of remembering, right? It's not memorial, meaning remembering. But I'm not just remembering, I'm thanking, I'm remembering to thank everybody who has put their life on the line, not just the military. We're talking, law enforcement, firefighters, medical staff, all of them who have protected and served in any way. Yeah, that's today. I still need to get a flag. I've been wanting to get a flag. I can't believe I don't have one. But that was an expense that was less necessary than some of the other things. So, I'm sitting out here in my garden, trying to figure out. Let me see if I can turn my camera around. Nope, just took a picture of this. All right, I'll have to show you in a second. Oh, I did show you in a previous video the gophers, and we have such a huge bumper crop of gophers right now that we even have moles. We don't get moles here generally. Generally, this is just not the area for it. I've never seen them, but my cats have brought moles in, and they're, pretty definite difference between a mole and a gopher, in the face especially, in the little webbed feet. So yeah, it's just, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I have gopher wire at the bottom, but what I didn't do when I dug down was I didn't put anything along the sides, and those sneaky little gophers are just popping out through the side, burrowing under where my plants are. Goodbye. So I could run something along there. Not quite sure what right now because I don't have any gopher wire. So I was thinking maybe I'll just start, you know, everything in pots right now. And then, you know, it'll grow, it'll maintain until I can figure out what I'm going to do with my garden. And there's another area around the back. Oh, I showed you that in my previous video. I was talking about digging down. I thought to myself, that's a lot of work. Really, it is a lot of work altogether. So whether I decide to dig out the hillside, which is a lot of work because if you think about it, I mean, it's clay right there. It's hard, dry clay. And it seems like it's going to be easier doing the other idea I have. So I've decided, instead of digging it down, I'm going to level it. I'm going to put terrace block and make a retaining wall and bring up the dirt and level it up to the house. And put the raised bed on top and my other plants and some flowers. Make it look nice. So, yeah. So I can get a little bit more area over there because I am pretty limited to space. And if I'm doing pots right now, I can just put them wherever I want because I have more space in here. It's just that it's limited to the quality of the soil. I have a lot of bark down on the ground to help break down the tight packed clay, but you know that takes time. So it's just pretty much in the walkway. Yeah. So I'm feeling okay. I haven't been able to do anything for the last couple of days. I don't know if I was like dehydrated or what, but my muscles were cramping pretty bad. So could be a fibromyalgia, could be a combination of the both. But yeah. So I'm under a pop-up because I have lost my third umbrella to the wind up here. The umbrellas are not cheap, by the way. Frustrating. I'm thinking of like rigging something because it's the kind with like a crank handle and it has a rope going down inside. So I'm wondering if I stuck it somewhere and maybe put a hole through it and just put the cord through, and I could pull on the cord to open it and then wrap it around something. I'm pretty sure I could figure something out because that's essentially what that crank handle does. I'm pretty smart that way. I could do all kinds of things like that. But right now it's just laying in my garden bed. Broken. I came home from work and it was completely bent over in half, laying over my fence right here into the street. And I was sad. And you know what? It's all my fault because I left it open. And I didn't know we were going to have any kind of wind, much less high winds. But they happen randomly up here. Not only is it Southern California where we get Santa Ana winds, but I live in the mountains, which is quite windy, often quite breezy. So really, guys, that's about it. I just wanted to share, do a little vlog, let you know I'm actually doing a little bit better. I have an appointment on Wednesday. This is Monday, the 31st, with my new dermatologist, and she's hopefully going to be able to help me with all the skin stuff. Maybe there's something she knows that the rheumatologist doesn't know. He told me generally he doesn't prescribe all that skin stuff. That's why they refer you to a dermatologist. But and this lady's good, really good. So, obviously, because it's hard getting in for an appointment with her, but, I pled my please help me case, and I got in sooner because my appointment was August 12th, as soon as I could get in. And I told them I'm in the middle of a very, very bad flare up, and very, very badly broken out. So they were able to squeeze me in, and I'm grateful. And then I'll go, and hopefully we'll be able to get this under control. As far as the steroids go, I mean, I did the whole dose pack part, and that part helped. And now I'm just on 5 milligrams a day until they're done. But it seems like at 5 milligrams, it's not it's not helping it go away. It's just kind of keeping it from getting a lot worse. So I'm not itching really bad, and like, it's not necessarily healing. It's just not doing anything. So it kind of is what it is, but at least I'm not suffering, which is a huge plus in my opinion. And then hopefully we can figure out what to do about all this. And then there's that thought of taking methotrexate, and I'll talk to her about that because, like I said, my doctor can't even guarantee that it'll make this rash go away. So I feel like, why would I take something that potentially could make me feel horribly ill all the time if it's not going to make the rash go away? But I'm going to find out, because I don't want, if anything, my biggest thing is I really don't want to do a bunch of damage to my body. If it can damage the liver, once you damage your liver, you're screwed, really screwed. There's no coming back from that. Nah. So, anyway, I gotta get busy. But, and I have a new camera, and I'm gonna figure it out a little bit so I can get out here and start showing you guys more of what I've been doing. But for the most part, I'm just gonna vlog or show you the aftermath, Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Love. God bless.